One of these guys is going to be playing in the outfield for the Mets next season. I'm not sure who, but I'm even going to double down. They're going to be playing right field for the Mets next year.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
The Mets always a story, evidence of the latest report of clubhouse drama this weekend, marched through this very important offseason. Coming off an epic collapse, then trading the longest tenured Met, Brandon Nimmo, the Mets not only had holes to fill, but now have added a new one in the outfield. So today I'm going to tell you how likely it is that these three outfielders could find themselves in the orange and blue next season. As always, guys, this is your place for the latest updates on the Mets offseason all winter long. Go hit that subscribe button right now. We're trying to hit our goal of 4K by the end of 2025. Leave a like on this video too, really appreciate that. And I want to hear from you. Who do you think of these three outfielders is most likely to be on the Mets? Let me know in the comment section down below. So like I said, I believe one of these three guys is not only going to be in the outfield, but I believe the Mets right fielder in 2026. David Stern said in his post-mortem of the 2025 season, run prevention is the big key. Well, you can't keep putting Juan Soto in right field and harp on having a better defense. These three guys would improve the defense in right field and simultaneously in left field by putting Juan Soto out there. So let's start with option number one, Kyle Tucker. Tucker's a free agent after spending a year with the Cubs. The former Astro has been one of the top hitters in the league for the last 3 years and is clearly the best offensive player available this winter. Since 2022, Tucker ranks 7th in baseball with a 147 weighted runs created plus and has the 18th best F-WAR in the league over that time frame. And a lot of people are pointing out his weird season with the Cubs, but he still finished with a 143 OPS plus, which is 3 points higher than his career average. But there's downsides to Tucker as well. One, he is looking to set the market for position players this year. Rumors have him seeking a contract as long as 10 years and around $400 million. And while he's entering his age 29 season, he may already be showing that he won't hold up the entire length of that deal. This last year with the Cubs, Tucker was dealing with a hairline fracture in his hand that saw his numbers dip and force him to miss time in the second half. He later had a calf strain down the stretch that hampered him as well. It saw him have a very pedestrian final 41 games where he hit just 231 and saw his OPS drop 150 points. And this isn't the first time that Tucker has had struggles or injuries in the second half. It's actually back-to-back seasons. The same happened with his final year with Houston in 2024. As much as I think Tucker would be a great fit to improve the look of this lineup, I think the risk of an expensive long-term deal isn't going to fit the Mets' plans this winter. So if Tucker's too expensive, then the Mets can look directly across town at Cody Bellinger. Yes, Bellinger, you know we've been talking about him all offseason. He plays all the outfield spots and can fill in at first base with or without the re-signing of Pete Alonso, but it's in the outfield where Bellinger shines. Last year, he was worth 5 outs above average in left and 2 outs above average in right field. The question, though, is Bellinger going to spurn the Yankees where he just had a renaissance season? Reports from WFAN's Emmanuel Babari, who does pre- and post-game coverage of the Bombers, said on SMY that Bellinger loved being a Yankee, and he believes the only way he doesn't return is if Bellinger doesn't want to be back. The Mets and Yankees could be in for another battle for an outfielder. The question is, how long of a deal is the 30-year-old seeking, and is he just more comfortable finishing his career in a place he's already had success? I'm going to give the likelihood of Bellinger being a Met a 7 out of 10. Honestly, I feel like he's going back to the Yankees. And finally, this is a juicy one. Fernando Tatis Jr. All right, it's a pipe dream, I'll admit it, but where there's smoke, there's fire. And with the Padres ownership in turmoil and looking to sell the team, rumors continue to swirl around Tatis Jr. as a name to watch on the trade block. One of the most talented, if not most controversial players in the league, Tatis is coming off a solid season. 25 bombs, a 125 OPS plus while swiping 32 bags. From 2021 to 2025, he's had a 20.4 WAR, but that doesn't exclude 2022 when he had his PED suspension. Taking that away, he's been worth an average of a 5.1 wins above replacement over that time. And better, he's not just a good right fielder, he may be the best in baseball. He just won the Platinum Glove in the National League for his performance out there this season, his second Gold Glove there in the last 3 years. At the time, we thought Tatis got a mega contract, but now that deal looks like a bargain. He has 9 years left at a luxury tax hit of $24 million per year through his age 35 season. Look, it's probably not realistic unless you want the Mets to empty the farm for him. I'm not saying I would, but We're talking Jonah Tong, Carson Bench. Maybe you get away with not giving up Nolan McLean, but then you're also sending Jet Williams, AJ Ewing, Brandon Sproat, and probably still more. Like I said, it's a pipe dream. Impossible? No. If he is on the market, I fully expect David Stearns and the Mets to uncover every stone. So there it is, guys. The 3 players that I think are most likely to join the Mets outfield next season. I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comment section below. Who do you think's most likely to be with the Mets in 2026? Leave this video a like on your way out. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more daily Mets content all off season long. That's going to do it for now. Till next time, I'm Tony Metro. Stay true to the orange and blue.